हेलो एंड वेलकम टू आरोग्य फिजियोटिप्स। आरोग्य फिजियोटिप्स में आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। इफ़ यू हैवंट सब्सक्राइब टू आवर चैनल येट, प्लीज़ डू टू कंटिन्यू watching our videos. So today's topic is going to be about grip strength. Grip strength is just a term given to the amount of muscular strength or the force or tension that you can produce with the muscles of your forearm. So all or most of the muscles of your wrist or the ones that cause your finger movements arise from either side of your elbow. So it is very important so you strengthen these muscles so the amount of tension that you can produce with your fingers and your hand and your palm increases. Grip strength is important because we use it in most of our day-to-day activities. We use our hands and fingers with everything we do. It could be picking up grocery bags, turning doorknobs, using a pen to write down. All of these activities require a good grip strength. Even many sports such as badminton, tennis, where you need to hold the racket with your hand, or like rock climbing, weightlifting, all these sports activities also require you to have a good grip strength. So in today's video, I'll be showing you many exercises which you can do to improve this grip strength. So the causes because of which you are losing your grip strength or your hands are becoming weaker, there are four main causes. Number one cause could be aging. So as you age, there is a decrease in your muscle strength, decrease in your muscle mass, your muscle fibers begin to decrease, there's atrophy of your muscles because of which your grip strength decreases. Second one could be a general lack of exercise. If you have a very sedentary lifestyle sitting in front of the laptop throughout the day, there's generalized weakness and also your grip strength will eventually decrease. A third reason could be any injury or trauma. For example, you've had a fracture of your wrist or your elbow or any injury in your hand. If you have an inflammation of a tendon or you have lateral epicondylitis or tennis elbow or golfer's elbow, all of this will also indirectly reduce your grip strength. The third cause could be any medical condition. Medical condition could be Parkinson's disease, it could be stroke, it could be carpal tunnel syndrome where your nerve is getting compressed. All of these could also cause a decrease in grip strength. Okay, so you mainly have four types of grips. The first one is a cylindrical grip. So when you hold a cylindrical object, for example a glass of water or a water bottle, where your fingers would be on one side of the object and thumb on the other side. That is a cylindrical grip. Very similar to that is a spherical grip, where the position of the hand remains the same, but usually it's for more circular objects, for example a smiley ball. So that is a spherical grip. The third one is a hook grip. In hook grip you only use your fingers and in some cases your palm, but you never use your thumb. For example, when you're holding onto a bucket of water, you're using only your fingers, or when you're holding onto a support on a train or a bus, moving train or bus, that is also hook grip. And the fourth one is lateral preengi. This is between fingers. For example, you're holding a deck of cards or playing cards between your fingers, or holding a cigarette between your fingers, or holding a pencil between your thumb and your finger. That is lateral preengi. Just like before a full body workout, you warm up your muscles. Same way, before exercising the muscles of your hands, it is important to warm up. We'll start with a few simple stretches. So you have to start with the flexor and the extensor stretch. Just your arm in front of you. Use your other hand to pull your fingers and your palm towards your face. Hold this for around 15 to 20 seconds and then relax. The same way, then you can bend your hand the other way and pull. This is for the flexors and this is for the extensors. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds and do it 5 times for one hand and 5 times for the other hand. This one is called fist to fan. So in this, you will make a fist with both of your hands, tighten it as much as possible, and then open your fingers and spread them apart. Again, close, hold for 5 counts, and then open it again and hold for 5 counts. Then you can do some free movements of your wrist and fingers. So your forearm should be supported, and then you will just move your wrist up and down as much as possible. Then you will move it from side to side. You can either move it this way or you can also move it up and down this way. You can do circular motions in clockwise direction and then in the anti-clockwise direction. So do at least 10 repetitions of all of these just to open up your muscles. So always start with simple isometric exercises. You keep your palm on a table. First movement you have to try doing is spreading your finger apart, but with your other hand you will give resistance to this movement. So you'll keep trying to spread your fingers, but your other hand is stopping this movement. You will see my tendon pop up because I'm putting in the effort, but there is no movement happening. This will help in strengthening the muscle. So you do it between the first 2 fingers, then the next 2 fingers, and then the last 2 fingers. Try to hold the contraction for at least 5 to 10 seconds. The next one is also an isometric exercise. Here you will keep your fingers apart and you have to try and bring them close, but with your other hand you have to prevent that and give resistance. So I'm trying to bring them closer but not allowing it to happen. Again, between all your fingers. The next is the isometric for your thumb movement. So you have to try and open up your thumb like this, but with your other hand you are preventing that movement. You will see this tendon pop up when you're trying to do this. Again, hold it for 5 to 10 seconds and then relax. Do each of these 5 to 10 times. For another thumb isometric, you will keep your palm up. Here you are trying to reach to the opposite finger, but with your other hand you will try and prevent this movement. So although I'm trying, but I'm stopping the movement with the other hand and giving resistance. Again, hold for 5 to 10 seconds and relax. So just like how you did the free wrist movements for your warm-up, now you will add some weight. It could be half kg or 1 kg, and hold it, and then you have to extend your wrist. Extend your wrist. Make sure that your forearm is stable. Okay, you will do this 10 times. Then turn your hand and you will do up and down movements. Again 10 times. Then you will do rotations, wrist rotations. Make sure your wrist doesn't turn in this. Your wrist faces down and you just move in circles. And 10 times in clockwise direction and then 10 times in the anti-clockwise direction. For the next exercise, you can use the yellow smiley ball that you get or the stress ball that you get. Just keep it in your hand and you have to squeeze it as much as you can. Initially, you can just squeeze and release. And once your hand is strong enough, you can squeeze for around 10 seconds and then release it. If you don't have the ball, you can also use clay or Play-Doh or putty or even the atta that you make at home. So you just have to completely grasp it and then release it. Same way, you can do it with just your fingers also. So that will improve your pinch grips. Instead of using the whole hand, with the Play-Doh, you can just use your fingers and grasp, and then release it. Next exercise is to improve the hook grip that we spoke about. So what you have to do is claw your hands, claw both your hands. Maintain this position for 5 seconds and see if you're comfortable and have no pain. If all that is okay, you will keep these hands in front of your chest and you will pull in opposite direction. So in initial stages, you can just pull and release once you're comfortable. Pull, hold for 10 seconds and then relax. This will improve the hook grip that you have. The next exercise, you will need a rolled up towel. You will hold the towel with both your hands and just wring it like how you wring wet clothes. So one will go in clockwise direction, other hand will go in the anti-clockwise direction. Try to hold this for around 5 seconds and then reverse the movement. Okay, do 10 repetitions of this. Try to hold for at least 5 to 10 seconds. This is a rubber band exercise. You will loop a rubber band around the 4 fingers and then you will try to take them apart. Try to hold this for 5 to 10 seconds and relax. You can decide the size of the rubber band that you use. If this seems easy, you can use a smaller rubber band or resistance. This is hard. You can use a big rubber band. Do this 10 times. And the rubber band exercise, you also include your thumb. You also loop it around your thumb like this and try to make a C. Make a C with your fingers. Do this also for 5 to 10 seconds. And then this exercise, you can use a hand gripper or a grip strengthening device. This is easily available on Amazon. So you get 2 types of these. This one is used for cylindrical and spherical grips, whereas this can be used for a hook grip. So you will just hold on to it and then grasp. In Amazon, there are various ones available. They vary from 10 kg resistance to 60 kg resistance, so you can choose what would be more suitable for you. Again, do this 10 to 20 times in each hand. This would be for cylindrical and spherical, and same way, this uses more of your finger strength, so this is for your hook grip. Another simple task that you could do is just lifting water in the bucket. So you can start with lifting an empty bucket if it is difficult, and then eventually fill in 1/4, half or 3/4 of the bucket and just lift it with your fingers. So that will help in strengthening the hook grip that you have. Once you are able to lift it standing in one place, you can also hold the bucket and take a round. You can walk around. Please do tell us in the comment section if you find these exercises helpful, or if you have questions, or if you have any ideas for more videos that you want to see. Like, share and subscribe to our channel and witness your fitness with us.